We are under the lights this evening as we get you set for another edition of baseball on MLB Network. Here it's the second of this three-game set between the Atlanta Braves and the Philadelphia Phillies. It's going to be fun marveling at two of the best in the game, and it's next on MLB Network. Robin Roberts is ready to go as he's on the mound for the Phils. What's your take on him, Dan?
Hey, when you look up the word dependability in the dictionary, you'll find a picture of this guy. Career ERA just under 3.5, and that's saying quite a lot in the high-scoring games that we see in baseball going on right now. Real solid pitcher, controls the running game, controls the strike zone, and more importantly, he knows how to get deep into the 6th, 7th, and 8th inning. Solid pitcher, and he'll be fun to watch in this one here today.
Just gets a piece of it, strike one.
First pitch, 7:05.
Ready with the 0-1 pitch.
Well, that's off the plate.
These Phillies, as they enter play here tonight, fellas, 4-2 over their last 6 games, including a win last time out.
Yeah, Matty, I always felt like these were huge games, whether it's earlier in the season or later in the season, to find a way to get to 500. You feel like you can start fresh and start pushing in a different direction. You cannot continue to ride that seesaw of win one, lose one. This team has to get hot. Starts today.
The 1-2.
Oh, that's off the plate. Ball 2.
The mercury has dipped under 50, 49 degrees here at first pitch. The 2-2 is a wave and a miss. He struck him out. So up steps Ozzie Albies, and he's seen his numbers on the rise here over the last 5 games or so. Here's the first pitch to him. In there, 0-1. And set up behind the plate, Rusty Valentine, as you see the rest of the umpiring crew for this one.
Hey, you know, D-Row, Rusty Valentine, he's known for having a high and a low strike zone, but he's pretty good east and west. You better keep it on the corners.
Yeah, I'm okay with Rusty's zone, without question. You know he's going to elevate. It's north-south, so you're aware of it. As a veteran player, you can live with that.
The windup and the 0-2 pitch. Good bite to that sinker as he gets him to swing through it for route number 2.
The main job of the number 1 and 2 hitters is to set the middle of the order up with an opportunity to do some damage. So when you strike both of them out, you're putting yourself in a pretty good position to make it through the teeth of the lineup without a whole lot of stress.
Into the box, Shepard Jones, as he will look at a first pitch fastball for ball 1. That misses. 2-0.
Well, this is a spot you'd like to be in. 2-0, good hitter. He's going to turn it loose right here.
Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Too tight with that one. 3-0.
I wouldn't be surprised if he had the green light here. Matter of fact, I know he's got the green light here. He's looking for something set or cut, and he's looking to do damage.
3 balls and a strike to the Atlanta shortstop. This is hit pretty well out to left field. Looking up is the left fielder, and this ball is gone. No chance to make a play on that one. So a solo home run right there from Chipper Jones. Number 10 for him on the year. As the Braves get on the board first, it's 1-0.
Love the homer in the top of the first inning. Give your pitcher a chance to kind of regroup and gather himself with an early lead.
To the plate now, Eddie Matthews.
The third baseman.
As he'll get caught chasing a bad one there at strike 1. And he comes in as a player to watch out for, hitting well over 300 on the season. 0-1. Here it comes.
Inside ball.
2 out, nobody on. And he comes back with a fastball. 1-2 now.
Not likely to see a fourth fastball in this situation. I'm going to eliminate the fastball if I'm at the plate right here.
Set to deal on a ball and 2 strikes.
Ball, that's out.
Looks like this guy's afraid to throw the ball in the strike zone. Gave up that home run earlier in the inning. Needs to get back to being aggressive.
And that's lifted the other way out to left. Left fielder coming in. He's there to track it down, and that'll end the inning. Greg Maddox is ready to go as he'll be on the mound for the Braves. Dan Plesac, what's the word on him?
Hey, man, this is one of the game's all-time best pitchers. Over 300 career wins, and he's been doing his thing for a long time. It'll be interesting to see if he can continue that solid work in this one today, Matt.
Settling in now, Jimmy Rollins. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first.
The shortstop, Jimmy Rollins.
And now a pitch on the way.
Nope.
Avoids these Braves as they take the field here tonight. Despite the loss last time out, they'd won 4 in a row, so they've been on a nice little roll here.
Yeah, Matty, this team has been playing really well right now, and this is case in point. Chance to jump out again to another 1-0 lead. They've really been doing that. They've been on attack, early offensive, almost ambush-like approaches to their at-bats, and it's working for them. Your eyes light up from the offensive side playing in a hitter's park like this. Have to get the ball up to do some damage. I'm not mad at that tape.
The 1-2. Had to sit back on the changeup, and he did a good job to get the bat on that one. And a half swing that time, but it's a full swing in the eyes of the umpire, and that'll be the first out of the inning.
Always tough for one of these base umpires to make a call on a guy's check swing. It's not a great angle, and everything happens so quickly, so they really have to be paying attention out there. Looking at the replay, I think he got it right, so that's a tip of the cap for the Blue.
Gene Segura comes on with 1 gone here as he looks at a called strike 1. And this ball is popped up, drifting back behind the mound. And this is taken in for the 2nd out.
Batting first, the third baseman, Mike Schmidt.
Digging in now for Philadelphia, Mike Schmidt looking to get on base and keep this first inning alive. Now the pitch. And this is low, ball 1. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. 2 balls and no strikes to Mike Schmidt. The 2-0 on the way. 3-0 now.
Well, of all the guys in this lineup, he's definitely the guy I'd be cautious with, especially with a 1-run lead. No surprise that he's treading lightly right here.
And a good job there to lay off. It's ball 4 as he becomes their first base runner of the ball game now with 2 away.
Well, they were obviously pitching around him there, and I don't blame him. With the bases empty and 2 outs and a hitter of this caliber at the plate, make somebody else beat you.
And now it'll be the cleanup spot for the Phillies, Reese Hoskins. He brings a hit streak that currently sits at 6 games entering play. First pitch coming. Here it is.
Ball, that's out.
Hey, I know the tying runs at first right here, but if the pitcher on the mound executes, keeps the ball in play, I think good things are going to happen.
Schmidt is off at first with 2 away. And it's fouled away. Hit hard on the ground towards second. And a reach to his backhand side at second, but this finds a way by.
There's a hard hit ground ball. Pitcher not able to get a glove on it. Hard single up the middle.
Yeah, watch your lips right there, Dad. Sent it back right where it came from.
At the plate, JT Realmuto, as he'll go after the first pitch and bounce it into foul territory. 2 men are on with 2 men out. Fastball just misses. That's ball 1. The set and the 1-1. And this one's in the dirt. And a nice job to keep the runners at bay as the count moves to 2-2. And a curveball swung on and missed, and a great call there as the inning is over. So it's no runs on a hit, no errors, and 2 men left on. We'll go on to the top of inning number 2. It's the Braves 1 and the Phillies nothing. New inning set to get underway, and set to go is the veteran first baseman, Fred McGriff. Now here's the pitch. Up and away to start the inning. It's 1-0. Into the corner and slicing foul. Pitch on the way. Now the fastball is swung on and missed.
Swung underneath that pitch, so he was either trying to elevate the ball or he was expecting a pitch to be a sinker and drop more than it did.
Now a curveball misses inside. And it's a full count, 3-2 to Fred McGriff.
To be honest with you, I'm a little bit more afraid of the guy on deck than the guy that's up right now. If I'm on the mound, I want this guy up right now. He's the guy that's got to beat me.
Lifted down the line in left. And that will end up a foul ball. Another full count pitch home. And that misses for ball 4. So it's a leadoff walk here to start the second.
And I'm sure the manager is just fine with that. I mean, it's better to battle a slugger like that to the end and end up walking him than serving on up where he can really hurt you.
Stepping in for the Braves, Dale Murphy. And as you check out his righty-lefty splits, no surprise that he hits better against southpaws than he does against right-handers. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Now a fastball a bit too low here. It's ball 1. Looks at a sinker there that drops in 1-1.
1-1.
Has a look, now the pitch. High fly ball out to straightaway center. Victorino's there to make the catch for out number 1.
Batting seventh, the left fielder, number 20, Marcell Ozuna.
So a runner at first with 1 out now, and that'll bring up big-time RBI man Marcell Ozuna. Has a look, now the pitch.
Off the plate, ball 1.
Ball 2.
When hitters are able to lay off curveballs and get themselves into good counts because of it, you're in pretty big trouble as a pitcher. A lot of guys rely on their opponents offering at that pitch, even when it's not in a good location to hit.
That'll find its way out of play. Still going to have a good hitter's count. 2-1 now. Two and 2 to Marcell Ozuna. Runners on first with 1 down. Breaking ball called third strike as that catches the zone for out number 2.
You know what was really impressive to me about that strikeout? He fell behind 2-0 to start the at-bat. That's a pretty bad place to be, but then he kind of refocused himself and came right back with 3 quality pitches in a row to sit him down. That's not easy to do, but now his focus has to hone in on getting ahead on the next guy.
Here now is the catcher, Tyler Flowers, as he'll look at a breaking ball that misses for ball 1. He comes in with that average down in the 240s. 1 home run and 6 RBIs. A ball and no strikes. Here it is. And he fouls this one off. The 1-1 home.
Nope.
Swing and a miss. Blew the fastball right by him, and the inning is over. 1 left for Atlanta, and after an inning and a half, it's 1-0. At the plate, Shane Victorino. First at bat for him in this one. He was 1 for 4 with a double in the ball game last night. Pitch on the way. Drops one down here, and he'll try to beat it out. And an off-balance throw is in time as he takes one away. Wow.
Batting seventh, the right fielder, Jay Bruce.
So striding forward now, Jay Bruce. And he'll be looking to snap out of it in this one. Not having much success at the plate over the last week and a half. Infield in the overshift here. Now the pitch. First pitch hacking here, and that's the first strike.
As this game progresses, I don't think he's going to want to miss in that spot down the middle of the plate much more. It's early. They're a little less aggressive right now, so he's able to get away with it.
Just off the outside that time, laid off for a ball.
That's not a bad pitch right there. That two-seamer moving away from a left-handed hitter. Didn't get the strike, but I like the idea behind the pitch.
The 1-1 home. Bases are empty, 1 man out. To 2 balls and 2 strikes now. Fouled off. The 2-2 one more time. Is swung on and missed. He got him.
Boy, he's having a hard time just putting the ball in play right now. He took the hat trick with 3 strikeouts yesterday, and here's another one today. Looks to me like he just needs to simplify his approach and focus on making some contact.
Standing in now, Matt Vierling. As he will take strike 1 on the fastball here. No balls and a strike. They'll try to make something happen with 2 gone in the bottom of the 2nd. Here's the 0-1 pitch.
Ball 1.
He obviously wanted that call on the corner, but if he continues to put the ball right there, he's going to get that call, and he's going to keep pitching as well as he is.
And here's a fastball, not close, as he runs it to 2-1 now. Slow grounder to first. And he'll step on the bag himself, and the inning is over. 3 up, 3 down for Philadelphia. They're on the short end of a 1-0 score. So here now is the pitcher, Greg Maddox. 9-1-2 due up.
The pitcher, number 31.
And the
Greg
pitch.
Maddox.
Fouled away. And this one's downstairs. It's a ball and a strike. Popped him up. Hoskins has room in foul territory, and that's the first out of the inning.
The center fielder, number 13. Ronald Acuna, Jr.
Coming to the plate now, Ronald Acuna. He'll look to bounce back after striking out his last time up.
Yeah, and kind of shocked he got blown away with a fastball. You could tell he was late on that one. And we'll see if he tries to cheat to something this AB.
No balls and 1 strike. 0-1 count and the pitch. Swing and a screamer, but this one's not going to stay fair. 1 out, nobody on. And another foul ball.
Don't be shocked if this pitcher tries to go a little bit further outside the zone. 3 foul balls in a row. He wants to get a swing and a miss on this next pitch.
0-2 pitch is a sinker that misses, but he's still in command. 1-2. Now a swing and a miss here as he's down on strikes, so it's 2 up, 2 down to begin the 3rd.
One of the big advantages to pitching ahead in the count if you're a pitcher, because you have to cover both pitches if you're a hitter. You have to cover the off speed and the fastball. And in the 1-2 count, you might be sitting off speed, and what happens? He gets the fastball, and he can't catch up to the express.
And that'll bring in the former top prospect, Ozzie Albies. Grounded weakly down the line toward 3rd. Throw on to first gets him, and the side is retired. Braves are set down 1-2-3, but they're up 1-0. Bottom of the 3rd now, and that'll bring up the pitcher, Robin Roberts.
The pitcher, Robin Roberts.
Now here's the pitch.
Ball. Ball 1, no strike.
The 1-0. Sinks below the knees, taken for a ball.
In this situation right here, I'm protecting my pitcher from himself. I know he wants to swing the bat and let the boys know in the clubhouse that he can do his job, but I'm probably putting a take sign on right here.
Now the 2-0 home is swung on and missed. Strike one.
2 balls, 1 strike.
And it's 2 balls and 2 strikes now. Here now the 2-2 is swung on and missed. Strike 3. So 4 of the first 7 outs thus far tonight have come via the punch out. And you can see there where he ranks on the Braves team leaderboard. Currently tops on the ball club in that category. So next to the plate for the Phils, Jimmy Rollins looking to put the ball in play here. He went down on strikes in his first at bat. Now here's the pitch.
Nope, that's the ball.
Up around the letters with that one for ball 2. Popped him up. Flowers over to his right, makes the play, and there are 2 gone now.
That's exactly what they wanted out of that pitch up in the zone. They took him up the ladder, and he couldn't get up to it. So that was an easy pop-out. Well-executed pitch there.
So bases are empty here with 2 gone, and that'll bring in the middle infielder, Gene Segura. First pitch on its way. Too high, 1-0. 2 out, nobody on. And that pitch misses in the dirt, and it's 2-0 now. Here it comes. Rolled slowly down the first baseline, but a foul ball, and it's 2-1 now. And it's fouled away. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Just missed with the 2-2 count, and it runs full now.
Not a time to fool around right now on a 3-2 count with the middle part of the order coming up. Expect a good pitch to swing at.
Now the payoff pitch home. A bouncer to the left side. Throw to first will get him easily, and the side is retired. Phillies down in order. They're down 1-0. Start of the 4th upcoming, but first, Heidi Watney standing by with a report.
Matt, I had a chance to discuss the Braves offense with their manager Brian Snitker during the commercial break. And overall, he's really happy with the at-bats they're putting together. Yes, they've only scored 1 run, but he said they've done a great job of forcing the pitch count up, and he thinks that's going to lead to more offense for them as this game goes on.
Okay, thank you, Heidi. At the plate, Shepard Jones. He went deep in his first at-bat. We'll see what he's got in store for us here.
And that's been the entire offense so far in this one. They've been shut down other than that.
Here it comes. And he takes ball 1. The 1-0 is offered at and missed for the first strike. And he takes ball 2, and it's 2-1. Took a good cut that time, but comes up empty. 2-2.
Hey, boys, you talking about getting your A swing off right here? That's what it looks like. A guy with massive power letting it eat.
Full count now, 3-2. Eddie Matthews will be next. Here comes the payoff pitch. And he lays off there, ball 4. So the leadoff man is on here to begin stanza number 4.
That leadoff walk is a great way to start this inning when you're looking to pad the lead. Could be the beginning of good things here in this half inning.
The next to bat for Atlanta, Eddie Matthews. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Pulled toward right center field. Back goes Victorino, and he tracks it down. Nice play for the first out.
Now batting, the first baseman, Fred McGriff.
Digging in, Fred McGriff. He drew a base on balls his first time up. Comes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch. Pitch out. Nothing doing. The 1-0 delivery. And they pitch out here, but nothing's going on. Throw over to first, and he'll get back in safely. Nope. 3-0. Dale Murphy is on deck. The 3-0 is in there for strike 1.
Stealing that strike on 3-0 was important, but you don't want to miss over the heart of the plate in this situation. I got to believe he's going to be way more aggressive right here.
Just one hit apiece for both of these clubs. Ripped down the line, but this will wind up foul as he runs the count full now. Swing and a miss, and they come back from a 3-0 count to sit him down on strikes, and there are 2 gone. So after getting the strikeout on the fastball, not a bad time to check out our pitch speed comparison for our 2 starters. And you can see that both guys are well into the 90s, 95 on one hand and just 2 miles an hour slower on the other. Digging in for his second at-bat, Dale Murphy flied out in his first at-bat, so make him 0 for 1 so far.
Almost, Matty. Almost went deep his last AB. Certainly just missed it. With this guy's big power, he's feeling pretty good at the dish. Look for him to try and get on something and drive it out of the yard this AB.
Outside with the breaking pitch, and he falls behind at 2-0.
If you've been paying attention, the guy on the mound does not want to come inside. If I'm at the plate, I'm leaning out over.
Now a throw over, back in standing. 1 run, just 1 hit, and no errors so far for Atlanta. Too far out in front that time. He can't keep it fair. 2-1. He's set. Now the pitch.
You're lucky if you get one pitch a night right down the middle. Cannot be late on that fastball.
This one misses, and that'll fill the count here. 3-2 with 2 away.
Good spot for an RBI. Put the ball in play with the runner in motion. He could score all the way from first.
Look out as this bat shatters on impact. But this will get foul, so they'll do it again. 3-2. Now the payoff pitch home. Gets him looking up around the letters. Braves strand one. They lead it 1-0. Ready for another chance? Mike Schmidt set to lead us off in the home half of the 4th inning. He's ready. Here's the first offering. Sends that one out of play for strike 1. And that misses. 1-1.
If you're going to have success against some of the better hitters in the game, you got to get that pitch right there. 0-2, he's almost certainly out. 1-1, he's got a chance to really do some damage.
The pitch.
Ball back outside.
And this one's low here, so the count swells to 3-1.
Hey, throwing the ball great up until this point. Don't want to allow a leadoff walk. Needs to just focus in on his mechanics right here.
There's the fastball that gets the lower part of the zone, called for a strike. And a changeup swung on and missed for the first out.
Leading off the inning, your job is to get on base and set the table for the inning. That was a pretty good at bat, and that he pushed the count to 3-2 and made the pitcher work. But I think he'd like to have that 3-2 pitch back. Pretty sure that was ball 4 he went after.
Next to bat will be Reese Hoskins. As he'll take a look at ball 1. A base hit in his first trip. The 1-0.
Nope, that's inside.
Great job of doubling up with a fastball inside. A lot of times you'll see a pitcher go in there, but they won't go back in there a second time. This guy's not afraid to pitch inside.
No runs, just 1 hit, and no errors on the ledger for the Phillies to this point. This is hit high in the air out toward left center. Acuna's there for it. And he brings it in for the second out of the inning.
Now batting, catcher, JT Realmuto.
Ready now, JT Realmuto comes into this at bat 0 for 1 in the ball game. First pitch on its way. And he'll lay off a fastball here in a good spot, but ruled the ball 1-0. Can't sit back long enough, and the count evens up at 1-1. Now the pitch. Hard hit ball to second, and a reach to his backhand side at second, but this finds a way by. So he's aboard here on the 2-out single, but overall this is one of the weaker offensive ball clubs around, at least in terms of team batting average. And as you see, they rank down near the bottom of the NL in that department. Stepping in now, Shane Victorino, as he'll try to hold back on the swing, but he went around for the first strike. He's 0 for 1 thus far. In there, and he's ahead 0-2 now. A little late on the fastball, but he's able to spoil that one off, and he'll get another chance. Another 0-2 home.
The count is 1 and 2.
He's got to find a way to grab some composure out there and not let this inning get away from him. He was dominating, and now he goes out and gives up a 2-out single and then almost drills a guy. Get back in the zone.
The 1-2. Hit hard on the ground towards second. Throw to first in plenty of time, and the side is retired. 1 hit, 1 left. On to the top of inning number 5 we go. Braves lead this one 1-0. And that'll bring in Marcell Ozuna. He'll get his side started in the inning, and Dan, so far they've been stifled offensively since the first inning.
Boy, they sure have, Matt. They came out of the gates and got hot right away, but whatever was going for them pretty much has disappeared. We'll see if they can wake it back up.
Now the pitch. And that one's in on the hands to start the inning. It's ball 1.
Wanted to get the front door curveball on the inside corner there, but it backed up a little and stayed off the corner.
Now the 1-0 is a fastball that misses.
2-0.
In today's game, everybody's trying to work off the mound north-south, trying to elevate that heater. He wanted that pitch right there, but I can tell you as an offensive player, I'd rather give you 6 inches off east-west than to have you call that high fastball.
2-0 count, the pitch.
Ball 3.
Not the way you'd like to start this 5th inning, falling behind 3-0 on the count. It's about time he starts throwing some strikes.
And now a pitch on the way. 3-1. Tried to crush that ball, and now perhaps needs to shorten up with 2 strikes. Hit the other way out toward right field. Bruce has a read on it. Makes the play, 1 away.
Now Maddox, the catcher, Tyler Flowers.
Digging in to try it again, Tyler Flowers. He was a strikeout victim in his first try. Now the pitch.
Nope. Ball 1.
Two and 0 now.
I'd be real surprised if he goes back out away there on the mound. This is a count for a fastball challenge, and we'll see if he's ready for it in the box.
Bases are empty, 1 man out. Outside, 3-0 now.
Well, he knows it, but this is the kind of guy you just have to go right after. He's not the biggest threat with the bat, so it's time to challenge him right here.
And that's low, ball 4.
The pitcher, number 31, Greg Maddox.
Now to the plate, the pitcher, Greg Maddox. His last at-bat didn't go his way as he popped out in foul territory.
Yeah, Matt, he's got to make an adjustment right here. His swing definitely broke down, dropped his back shoulder, and thus the result was a terrible pop-up foul.
And the off-balance throw beats him at first, and that's a tough play.
Now batting, the center fielder, Ronald Acuna Jr.
Acuna digs in now. He's gone down on strikes twice already in this one. And Dan, when you know you have a chance to hand someone a hat trick for the game, is there any extra motivation to punch him out again?
Hey, there's no doubt about that, Matt. When you have a good hitter like this and you've punched him out twice already, you just want to continue to go out there and make good pitches and see if you can't dominate him for a third time.
Looking to keep this a one-run game, the pitch. And he fouls this one off.
It's going to be back to some serious tee work if he can't put that pitch in play right in his wheelhouse.
Comes set, the 0-1.
1-1.
Hey, if you're going to throw a pitch like that to this guy, that's right where you want to miss. Any lower, and he'll probably make you pay for it.
2 out here and a runner at second. Now a ball swung on and heading for the stands in right, and that'll move the count to 1-2 now. Struck him out, his 8th punch out of the ball game, and that one ends the inning. 1 left for Atlanta, but they lead it 1-0. And we're back from Citizens Bank Park in Philadelphia. Let's check in with Heidi Watney.
Matt, I talked with Philadelphia's manager during the break about the Phillies' offensive production to this point. And flat out, he was very pleased with the quality of their at-bats. No, they have not scored yet, but they have been successful in running up the pitch count, something they feel will eventually pay dividends on the scoreboard as the starter gets tired and they are forced to go to the bullpen. For now, they're sticking to the plan.
All right, Heidi, thank you. Leading off the inning, Jay Bruce, and they'll need him to get something going here. He's ready. Here's the first offering. And he lays off there, 1-0. Two 2-0 to count to Jay Bruce.
You can see this guy's more focused at the plate right now. In that first AB, he went down on strikes.
Line shot to first, and there's one away.
Now batting, the left fielder, May.
Into the box now, Matt Vierling. He got on top of one and was a ground out victim last time. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. The windup and the 0-1. 1-1. 1 out, nobody on. And he lays off the breaking ball there as he moves ahead to 2-1. A 3-1 count to the Phillies left fielder.
Good job to work the count and put himself back in the driver's seat. Started off with 1 strike, and now he's got the count in his favor, 3-1.
High in the air down the right field line. But this is just going to wind up being a foul ball. Bases are empty, 1 man out. And a fastball swung on and missed as he just reared back there, 2 away.
On the mound, he's thinking, grab some pine, Rook. Listen, for almost everyone, the adjustment to hitting big league pitching is a big one. Some guys have success when they first get called up, but as soon as teams start figuring out how to get you out, that's when the learning process really starts.
So now to the plate, Robin Roberts. Behind on that one, now behind in the count, 0-1. Looking to put the ball in play here. He went down on strikes in his first at bat. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Oh, and he's really getting the better of him now. It's strike two.
Hey, this guy's got to be pretty proud of what he's done so far. It's never easy to pitch on the road, but to have this kind of outing in a ballpark that is notoriously known as being hitter friendly, it's been a treat to watch.
And he struck him out, his 7th of the ball game, and that ends the inning. 3 up, 3 down for Philadelphia. They trail this one 1-0. Top half of the 6th about to get started. That'll bring up Ozzie Albies.
The second baseman, Ozzie Albies.
First delivery to him on the way. 0-1 the count. Oh, and you talk about a pitcher getting the benefit of the doubt. That's low, but called a strike anyway. 0-2 now. And he punches out another one. Make it 9 for the ball game. Pretty clear he didn't like the call there on the outside part of the plate, but probably too good to take, and he's down on strikes for the second time.
Yeah, that pitch was right on the black. Beautiful pitch, and even if we had robot umps, he'd still be out. But the only difference would be he wouldn't be able to complain about it.
Into the box now, Shepard Jones, batting left-handed here as he takes a look at strike one. Might have thought about it here, but he lays off the breaking ball inside. It's even at 1. 1-2 now as that one's fouled off. Fouled off. One out, nobody on. Fouled away. Taken that time by Chipper as the count draws even at 2-2.
This is exactly the reason why this guy has been so successful and has played this game so long, scrambling pitch after pitch, making this guy work out on the mound.
Neither guy willing to give in, and the at-bat will continue.
4 foul balls in this AB. Pitcher cannot find anywhere to go to put this guy away.
And he can only battle for so long as he's finally set down here after an 8-pitch at-bat.
That's 10 strikeouts for him now, and I'll tell you, he could rack up quite a few more before he's done. Still a lot of game left in this one.
In now, Eddie Matthews. He'll start him with a curveball that's bounced foul just to the left of home plate. He's 0 for 2 in the ballgame so far. Counts even at 1-1 to Matthews. From the windup, the 1-1 pitch.
Ball, that's out. That's ball.
Comes back with a fastball low, and that moves it to 3-1 now.
If you're at the plate right now, you have to realize who's on deck. I guarantee you something's over the heart of the plate. You have to be aggressive in the zone right here.
3-2, and with just 5 2/3 innings under his belt, he's about to hit the century mark in his pitch count now.
Yeah, Matty V, and the way baseball is played these days, it's about 6 innings or 100 heaves, and you're pretty much looking for that bullpen. And D-Roll right now, this guy's pretty vulnerable right now at this game.
Yeah, Dan, you were a monster down that bullpen. That's what it seems to be in today's game. There's 5 or 6 of you guys hanging out down there. So he's going to empty the bucket right here until the manager gets him.
He's set, and the pitch. Fred McGriff stands in for the 3rd time now as he takes a look at a ball. It's 1-0.
The guy in the mound is having one heck of a night, but the downside of that, if you're going to strike out a lot of guys, your pitch count is going to be high. So this gives the offense some kind of hope as this game's getting down to the end.
1-0 count. Here it is. And he just misses inside with the fastball there. Two and 0 count. Here it comes.
Nope, outside.
Two out with the man at first. And he misses again. Ball 4. And that's back-to-back guys now that have reached base via the base on balls. And now time will be called here as you see the pitching coach making his way out to the mound to pay a quick visit. Striding in, Dale Murphy. We'll see if he can come through in a clutch spot here. 2 on, 2 out here in inning number 6. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Fastball just misses. That's ball 1.
The Braves have been looking for that big hit pretty much all game. It remains to be seen if they can get it, but now sure would be a big time for that.
Right side, fair ball down the line. And now it'll rattle up against the wall. McGriff blows through the stop sign, headed for home. The tag, and he's in there as they push their lead to 3 now.
Well, maybe the tables have turned a bit. Earlier in the game, the pitcher had his way with him, but he wins the battle this time, and in a big way. 2 runs on the board as a result.
Here comes the Phillies skipper on his way out toward the mound. And it looks as though that's going to be all for his starter here tonight. He'll depart after 5 2/3 as it'll be up to the bullpen to keep his guys in the ball game. Blake Parker will come on in relief now as he'll make his 10th appearance of the season.
Blake Parker.
Here's Marcell Ozuna as he will look at a curveball right on the black. Apparently it's strike 1. 0 for 2 for him to this point. He's set. Here's the 0-1.
Boy, this is one of those ABs you like to hit the rewind button on. Put himself in a tough spot now, hitting with 2 strikes.
Here comes the 0-2 pitch. Throws him for strike 3, and that retires the side. So it's 2 runs on 1 hit, no errors, and 1 man left on. Top of the order due up in the home half of the 6th. The Braves lead it 3-0. So the Phillies batting order turns over and set to go. Jimmy Rollins will start things out in the 6th for a lineup that really hasn't found its groove in this one.
Yeah, only 2 hits so far, Matt, and not very many hard hit balls either. We'll see if they can start making some adjustments.
First delivery to him on the way.
Hey, it's not always about filling up the strike zone all the time every inning. He's pitching well as we're moving into the middle innings, but interestingly, less than 50% of his first pitches have been for strikes.
From the windup, the 1-1 pitch. This is line to left. That gets down, and he's got himself a base hit. So the leadoff man reaches in their half of the sixth.
Hey, guys, I like the execution by the batter there. He got a hanger in the middle of the plate. He could have come unglued, but he didn't. He stayed focused and drove a line drive base hit.
Now to the plate, Gene Segura. A pop out and a ground out for him to this point. From the stretch. And a pitch out. Nothing doing, though, and that's ball one. The 1-0. A swing and a miss, strike one.
1 ball, 1 strike.
The 1-1.
Ball 2.
Got to believe the pitcher's going to trust his defense right here. Look for something down in his zone to induce a ground ball double play.
A runner at first with no outs here. Throw over to the bag, and he'll get dirty, but he's back in safely. Two and two the count. McGriff is over to take a look at it, and this is going to get down. It's a foul ball. Nobody out, runner on first. Now about a 58-foot breaking pitch that he wisely lays off here. Mike Schmidt is on deck. Now a swing here on the fastball as this is squirted up the first baseline. And that's in for a base hit. Make it a 1-for-3 game so far. And now they'll have runners at the corners to start off the inning.
Danny, how frustrating is this right here? First and third, you got problems all over the place.
You come right out of the dugout, right? You're starting an inning fresh. You're expecting to have a 1-2-3 inning. You look up and all of a sudden, first and third, nobody out. It's time to make some good pitches.
To the plate now, Mike Schmidt, as he lays off a fastball too low for ball one.
Well, they've yet to hang a number on the scoreboard, but it looks like they've got a great opportunity from the breakthrough. Going to be pretty demoralizing if they can't.
Here it comes, 1-0.
Boy, the Phillies have been looking for some offense all game long. They've yet to find it. Let's hope they can find it pretty soon.
He's set. Here comes the 1-1. With 2 strikes now and a runner at first, do you go for the strikeout or you're still looking for the double play ball?
Good time to try to put the ball down in the strike zone. You can either get a strikeout or a potential double play ball.
The 1-2. And this is swung on and missed, and boy, they took care of a key man there. 1 away.
Well, it's been a rough series for him at the plate so far. That's 4 strikeouts in the first 2 games, so this pitching staff clearly has him figured out.
And that'll bring up the Sacramento product, Reese Hoskins. No balls and a strike to count. Ready with the 0-1. Ball 1.
Man, this guy's had their number all game long. Up, down, in and out. He's pitching very well.
And he lays off upstairs, but it's ruled a strike, and he can't believe it. 1-2.
Big pitch coming up right here. He'd love for a ground ball or a strikeout.
Now a throw over to first, and the runner back easily. Still 1-2 as he fouls it away. Hit out towards second. A step on the bag for one. On to first. It's a double play as their woes continue. The inning is over. One left for Philadelphia. Still down 3-0. Seventh inning ready to roll, and that'll bring in the veteran catcher, Tyler Flowers.
Tyler Flowers.
First offering on its way. And boy, a high strike called there. That's not all that consistent, but it's strike one. A splitter, but he started it too low as it bounces up to the plate. A 1-1 count. Here's the pitch.
That's ball two.
No offer on that one. 2 balls and a strike.
2-1.
Now the 2-1. A ball hit softly on a line to third. And this will be no problem over at third. And there's the first out.
Pitcher, number 31, Greg Maddox.
Next to hit will be the pitcher, Greg Maddox. He successfully laid down a sac bunt in his last plate appearance.
And not easy to do in today's game. High velocity, exploding breaking stuff. He executed that sac bunt perfectly.
First pitch coming. Here it is. Inner third let go. It's a called strike. Comes set with the 0-1. A high fastball is in there. Ready with the 0-2. And it's fouled away. The 0-2 once more is taken for ball one. And strike three called on the outside corner. He's earned the right to live out there with the fastballs as that's out number 2. And here's Ronald Acuna Jr. now. Mano-a-mano with Blake Parker. He's a perfect 2 for 2. He also has 1 home run. First pitch of the at-bat. And he starts him out with a strike on the outer half. The 0-1 pitch. And there's a fastball well off the plate inside. Heading out towards shallow right. Bruce on the run. He can't get to it. This one's down. Well, it took him till the 7th, but he gets his first hit of the game here, and that'll extend his hitting streak.
Yeah, and he didn't come out of what he was trying to do all day, Dan. Kept the front shoulder tucked, kept the ice water in his veins, and didn't try and get too big. Extends the hit streak. Nice job.
You know, D-Row, I talked to him before the game about the streak, and he said the toughest part is he hopes to get hits early in the game to take the pressure off. He had to wait to the 7th inning in this one to come through.
Jose Alvarez will get the ball here as he looks to get the final out in the top of the 7th. At the plate, Ozzie Albies as he takes a fastball off the plate for a ball 1-0. A runner on first with 2 away. Pitch taken several inches below the zone, in fact.
You thank your lucky stars when you get a chance to hit behind a guy with as much speed as he has on first base. The entire defense is on guard, and you know probably there's a fastball coming.
The 2-0.
Ball 3.
Well, this has been a long inning already, and I know he doesn't want it to get any longer. I expect a challenge pitch right here.
And no doubt about this one, it's in there. 3-1.
One of my favorite pitches in the game right there, the old Greg Maddox equalizer. Started at the front hip and bring it back.
The 3-1 pitch. Grounded weakly to the left. Fielded cleanly. Throw on to first gets him, and the side is retired. Braves strand 1. They lead it 3-0.
7th inning, correct.
Digging in now, JT Realmuto. It was a single for him in his last at-bat.
Yeah, guys, everyone knows he's been slumping. Dan, you can certainly attest to this, only amassing a solid 1 hit in your entire career. But pressure's off now. Maybe he gets hot.
Probably a design take right there. They need base runners, so they're going to make him try to bring the ball in the strike zone.
Barely able to make contact. Down 0-2 now. Nothing in 2 count, and the pitch. Line towards center field. But this is unfortunately right at him in center field as he takes it in for the first out.
Good contact to start out the inning. Thought he might be on pace with some sort of a hit, but it hung up there too long. Just unlucky that time.
Ready once again, Shane Victorino. He's hitless in his 2 at-bats so far. Here's the first pitch to him. And through 6 1/3, he's about to hit the 100 pitch mark now.
Hey, you know, Matty V, this is all you can ask for as a manager in today's game in baseball. Very rarely do we see guys get through the 7th inning. So he's through the 6th here with 1 out, and Mark DeRosa, so far so good, a pretty decent outing.
Yeah, and I think it's going to be batter to batter here for the manager if he's going to continue to ride this hot hand or if he's going to go to the bullpen.
The 1-2.
That's ball 2.
Right guy, right spot. This is one of the better hitters in their lineup. Just the guy they want to see coming up now to get this inning going.
He stays alive, still 2-2. Bases are empty, 1 man out. Fastball laid off well below the knees.
Well, he's thrown a lot of pitches in this one, but it's not like he's walking a bunch of guys. Only 1 free pass to this point, but they're still making him work really hard.
And he fouls this one off. And he can only battle for so long as he's finally set down here after an 8-pitch at-bat.
When you're this deep into a start, it can be really exhausting and annoying when a hitter makes you work as hard as he did right there. He got the strikeout, that's great, but he's probably thinking, get that guy out of here.
Here's Jay Bruce now. As he'll take a called strike here on a borderline pitch at strike one. No hits to this point. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Now a good pitch around the knees, but it doesn't quite catch the bottom of the zone. Some action out in the bullpen. Couple of right-handers starting to loosen up. From the windup, the 1-1 pitch. Here is a ground ball now for the shortstop to the right of second. And that will conclude matters here in the 7th. Phillies down in order. They trail in this one 3-0. And Joe Girardi's going to get up off the dugout bench and confer at home plate, so we'll likely see a double switch here. David Robertson is in out of the bullpen now as he'll be inserted into the number 6 spot following the double switch. Mickey Moniak is into the ball game as well as he'll slide into the pitcher's spot, hitting 9th now on the double switch. Ready to begin the 8th, and standing in now one of the best players of the past 2 decades, the great Shepard Jones. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. And he tries to hold back on the swing, but I think it would have been ruled a strike anyway. It's 0-1. And now a curveball that bounces up to the plate. It's 1-1. And he lays off a pitch down and away. Ball 2. Set, and the 2-1 pitch.
Oh, that's out.
Eddie Matthews waits on deck. The 3-1. And a good take there will net him a base runner as it's ball 4 now to start the 8th inning.
The batter, the third baseman, Eddie Matthews.
And now the Atlanta number 4 hitter, Eddie Matthews. He's 0 for 2 with a walk thus far. First offering on its way. There's a good fastball on the outside corner as he'll take a look at strike 1. A runner at first with no outs here. That's over, but low. It's a ball and a strike. In there, 1-2 now.
The count is 1-2.
From the stretch. Boy, good cutting action to that pitch as that's the first out of the inning. Time to take a look at our starter comparison to this point, and the telling numbers can be found on the left side of your screen. Zeros in the run and earned run columns. Digging in, Fred McGriff. A couple of walks for him thus far. From the stretch. And he lays off a pitch in there for the first strike. Runner at first here, 1 man out. And a breaking ball in the dirt that time for a ball. And this ball runs away for ball 2. 2-1. Clearly trying to control the running game with the slide step here.
Yeah, that's a good way of trying to control the running game, Matt. The problem with it, though, it has a tendency to throw your command off because you're worrying about that runner on base.
Three and one now as that misses down and in.
Well, it's a pretty well-known fact that your batting average goes up as you get into more favorable hitters counts, and that's especially true when we're talking about this kind of hitter. Not a great spot to be in if you're the pitcher.
Popped him up. Rollins is there. He hauls it in without any trouble, and there are 2 away.
The right fielder, number 3, Dale Murphy.
So coming to the plate, Dale Murphy, who drove in 2 runs on a double in his last at-bat.
Yeah, give me a repeat performance of that last double. With a man on first right now, let him run and get you a ribby.
From the belt, the pitch.
Hey!
Here's a look over to first, and he has to dive, but he's back in easily. 2 out with the man at first. Sent on the ground out to second. He'll whip this one to first in time, and that ends the inning. 1 left for Atlanta, but they're on top by a count of 3-0. Bottom of inning number 8 set to go, and that'll bring forth the rookie outfielder, Matt Vierling.
Starting to run out of time. They haven't been able to score any runs as we're moving late into this one. A perfect time for this leadoff guy to try to get on base and ignite a rally.
Into the windup, here comes the 0-1. Liner towards second, but an atom ball right to him for the first out.
Up next for Philadelphia, the center fielder, Mickey Moniak.
Now batting, Mickey Moniak. And he's getting his first plate appearance here in the 8th after entering off the bench just a little bit ago. Pitch on the way.
Oh, that pitch is out. That's outside.
Maybe a bit of an overthrow there, guys. May have let that front side open up a little early to try to hump up on a fastball and sailed on it.
3-0 now.
You could pretty much book it that a fastball's coming. A challenge fastball right here. He cannot allow the 9-hole hitter to get on base with the top of the order looming.
And this is taken here for ball 4. Just the second walk he's allowed into his 8th inning of work.
The batter, number 11, shortstop, Jimmy.
Now back to the top of the lineup. Stepping in, Jimmy Rollins. He's working on a 1 for 3 thus far. Here comes the first pitch.
Hey, this is a left-handed hitter that can fly down the line. If they want to turn 2, they're going to have to be almost perfect.
A ball and a strike to the Phillies leadoff man. Inside here with the hard stuff, and it's 2-1 now. From the stretch, up and in here as he had to bend out of danger.
Boy, that's a good pitch right there. The old school guys would call that a little bit of chin music up and in. See if he can get him to move off the box a little bit.
Called strike 2, and now it's full 3-2. Runners on first with 1 down. And he misses again. Ball 4. And that's back-to-back guys now that have reached base via the base on ball.
Well, they've struggled offensively in this one so far, but after that walk, they've got runners at first and second and look ready to make a little noise. Just need a big hit now.
Gene Segura standing in. And, Dan, what's the plan of attack here for the guy on the mound?
Well, I think they have to go right after him. He's pretty unlikely to take you deep, but if you allow him to get on base, the chances of him scoring and tying this game become a lot greater.
First delivery to him on the way. Ground ball sent back up the middle. There's one. Back to first, and he throws it away. And now this ball's going to wind up out of play, and that'll compound matters even further. So that'll go down as an E4, as he certainly had his problems that time at second base. On his way out to the mound now is the Atlanta skipper, and a change is forthcoming, as that's going to do it for his starter here this evening. So as he departs, he'll remain responsible for the man left aboard, but he cannot lose this one. Craig Kimbrell is called upon with 2 out in the 8th as he's asked to complete a 4-out save.
Craig Kimbrell.
Mike Schmidt will be his first assignment upon entering, as he'll bat with the runner in scoring position here and 2 away. He's set. Here it comes.
A great job pounding his own strike 1. When you got a great hitter in the box, got to get ahead. Count leverage is a must.
Runner in scoring position at second with 2 down. And that misses downstairs for a ball, 1-1. And he misses 2-1.
Just missed with that heater, but even if he wanted to swing, I don't think he could have caught up to that one.
Good pitch there. Had him a little out in front. Got him. And that's the 3rd time we've written a K next to his name in this one. Phillies will have to be content with just the 1. 9th inning coming up. The Braves on top, 3-1. Hector Neris enters from the pen to start the 9th inning, as he'll try to keep the score right where it is heading to the bottom of the 9th. Stepping in, Marcell Ozuna, 0 for 3 with a couple of strikeouts for him to this point in the ballgame.
Marcell Ozuna.
First pitch of the at-bat. This ball's hit in the air down the right side and out of play. 0-1. Now here's the pitch. Fouled off. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. Fouled away. And he struck out again. That's the third time he's gone down on strikes in this one.
Oh, I love watching a pitcher that can run a good hard fastball in on a guy's hands and completely lock him up. That's such a tough pitch to do anything with. If you can locate your fastball there consistently, you're going to have a lot of success as a pitcher.
Standing in now, Tyler Flowers, as it's grounded sharply to first. And he'll take it to the bag himself for the out.
Now batting, the pitcher, Craig Kimbrell.
Shepard Jones will grab a bat and hit for the pitcher here.
Number 10, Shepard Jones.
And a fastball close, but ultimately ruled a ball. 1-0. 2 out, nobody on. Shot toward right center. And this will be just what the manager ordered as he's off the bench with extra bases. The relay, and he's able to hustle his way up to second as he'll reach here with a 2-base hit.
Absolutely scorched that base hit. Worthy of some show track love, and as you see it, it came off the bat at 110 miles an hour. That's definitely squaring a ball up.
So now to the plate, Ronald Acuna, as he looks at a fastball on the inside corner for strike one. He comes into this appearance in the midst of a 1-for-4 day. Trying to keep the game close. Here's the pitch. Fastball called for strike two.
He's looking pretty passive here, hitting with a chance to drive and a run. Going to have to make something happen with 2 strikes now.
And it's fouled away. 2 out here and a runner at second. And he struck him out. So a good pitch there, and now they're going to need to string some hits together in this last at-bat if they want to get back in this thing. Danger averted following the 2-out double. More baseball on MLB Network right after this. Will Smith is the man called on to close this one and earn a save in the ninth.
Number 51, Will Smith.
Striding in to start the ninth, Reese Hoskins, as they'll look to get something going here and even this game up.
Reese Hoskins.
Here comes the first pitch. And a check swing here, but he clearly went around on a pitch that would have been a strike anyway. It's 0-1. Here it comes. Turned on, but that's ripped foul down the third baseline. And he looks at a ball, 1-2. Swing and a miss, and that'll get a groan from the home supporters here. 1 away. The Braves are into their bullpen now as there are the final numbers for their starter. And he was really in command on the mound throughout the evening.
Yeah, he looked really dialed in from start to finish. This is the kind of outing you hope for every time you go out there. So I think he'll feel pretty good about the effort he put forth in this one.
Stepping in now, JT Realmuto. And he popped him up. Back into foul territory behind first. And that's going to land foul. Comes set and the 0-1.
Ball. 1-1.
And he strikes him out as well. So make it back-to-back punch-outs here to the first 2 men he faces out of the bullpen.
No problems for him on the mound since he's come out of the pen to start this inning. That's back-to-back Ks, and he's making it look pretty easy. This has the makings of a good outing so far.
Andrew McCutchen will get the call here as he'll hit for the pitcher.
Andrew McCutchen.
Hit hard towards center, and McCutchen has himself a base hit. And that keeps the inning alive for Jay Bruce.
And that fires me up right there. What a clutch AB, a 2-out single to get the tying run to the plate. That's all you can ask for.
So it's a runner at first with 2 men out, and that'll bring in the right fielder, Jay Bruce. From the stretch, here's the pitch. Here's a slider that's inside, 1-0. Maybe trying to back him up a bit there with the fastball. Two balls and a strike. 2-run game, last of the ninth with 2 away. And this will be a called strike 2, and trouble now as they're down to their final strike tonight.
Don't know for sure, but I think he may have been taking there thinking his teammate on first was going to be on the move.
Now a throw over, and he's back easily. Philly down to their last strike. And that misses there, so he runs the count full now.
3-2, 2 out, runner on first. Lots of possible outcomes on this pitch.
Has them down to their final strike. Here it comes. And he fouls this one off. And he strikes him out to end it here as they were able to get the possible tying run to the plate but could not cash in.
Hey, it's hard to win games at any point, but to win games on the road, especially in this ballpark, so they are very happy with this win.
Tonight's ball game comes to a close, 3-1 the final. The Atlanta Braves jumped out to an early lead in the first and never looked back. Greg Maddox earns win number 4 on the season. Robin Roberts struck out 10 in the losing effort. Will Smith records the save, his second. So that's a wrap for us in this one. Mark DeRosa, Dan Plesac, Heidi Watney, Matt Vasgersian, we all thank you for watching Major League Baseball on MLB Network. See you next time.
The final line score for our ball game tonight. For the victorious Atlanta Braves, 3 runs, 4 hits, 1 error. They left 7 men on base. For Philadelphia, 1 run, 5 hits, no errors. They left 7 men on base. Time of the ball game, 2 hours and 34 minutes. Thank you for joining us here this evening. We remind you to please drive home safely.